Choose a talent. Prepare yourself for battle, heroes.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Abathur's Guide to Abathur. This is episode 2, and as I stated in the previous episode, this series is going to start out very basic, okay? This is going to seem kind of stupid and pointless to people who have already played Abathur or already know a lot about Abathur. I'm going to just explain, some very, very basic things about Abathur in this episode. Just hopped into a custom game with just a couple bots, just so I can show off some of Abathur's kit and explain it to people who are considering getting into Heroes of the Storm or, kind of want to learn a little more about Abathur at a very basic level. So, as I stated in my previous video, there's a number of builds that you can run for Abathur. The very, very basic standard build, which I will just go ahead and take this game. I'm not going to explain it in detail. So I won't really go into the talent details, but okay, so as far as soaking goes, now HOTS isn't like traditional MOBAs. You don't need the last hit, and there's no gold, no items, anything like that. You get talents as you level up. XP is shared globally between your team. Now, Abathur, as I stated, he's extremely squishy. He has no health. I mean, this is a healer, and she has, I want to say, 600 health to my, 700? Okay, so I guess these HP bars are bigger than that. Don't listen to me, I'm stupid. But, anyway, so he's not a direct combatant. You want to stay behind your gate, maybe even further back, depending on what kind of heroes they've got. And you interact with structures through your Q ability, which is Symbiote. So, as you can see here, I am now inside this structure, and with that, I can shoot stabs out, which is your basic damage dealing ability. You have an AoE, which is your spike burst. It hits in a pretty big area. And you have your Carapace, which is a very small shield. It won't block much more than an auto attack or two, but it can still save a life. Now, this is on a pretty low cooldown, so you can quickly change between targets. So I can hop on this minion, quickly melt these minions. Now, as you can see, when they die, you'll see a little XP pop up, and that means that I've gained XP. So Abathur can soak experience from the lane without actually being anywhere near it. I mean, you could sit in your fountain if you really wanted to be extra safe and still get just as much XP as any other hero. But, another thing that you should probably know is that Abathur can soak with his body while symbioting. So I'm going to go sit in this bush. Okay, and now I'm going to symbiote here. And if you watch my experience contribution, it's going to go up much quicker. Like, I'm going to very quickly surpass Brightwing and experience within a matter of moments here. Abathur excels at XP contribution, and he also is able to hop in and help a team in a fight on a dime. So I can very quickly just move up here and start taking pot shots at him, forcing him to back and heal. Now, on Cursed Hollow map, there are these tributes that spawn. You can see the counter down here in the bottom right corner. Once you've collected 3 of these, you'll curse the enemy team, which lowers their minion's health to 1, and their buildings will disable. Now, with Abathur, well, actually, I suppose I'll explain that stuff later. We're trying to keep stuff basic right now. And now, the next ability in Abathur's kits are these Toxic Nests. They are little mines that you can plant to gain vision in an area when an enemy steps on them. So they will explode on contact with any unit, summon, hero, mercenary, etc. So you could put them like right here. Now, right now these towers have no ammo, so they won't shoot these mines, but normally they would shoot these mines. But you'll see here in a sec it'll explode, doing AoE damage. They're not the strongest thing, but they can definitely help clear minion waves. They're good to spread around the jungle. They can kill low health enemies fleeing, etc., etc. Some good places to put your mines are in choke points like here, because an enemy is going to hit them when they're trying to rotate around lanes and such. If you guys really want, I'll probably make a video just kind of going over just mine placements to show you some really good places to throw your mines down. Like I said, these little choke points are best. This bush, these bushes here to ward for your allies for ganks. But yeah, I think that mostly covers Abathur's basics. As far as Abathur's other soaking mechanics, his mines will give you experience if they last hit. Your locust will also give you XP if he gets the killing blow on an enemy, which doesn't happen very often, but still can. Also, Abathur does not have a mount like most other heroes do. His Z key will actually make him dig. He has a dwarf and he's digging a hole, actually. So you can very quickly traverse the map anywhere that you have vision. And I'll show you some fun tricks you can do later on with that. Like I said, this is very basic for people that want to just get an understanding of his very, very basics, you know. So, you know, you can trick enemies with your locust spawn by, like, going here, dropping it, so now they'll see this come out of this bush, and the enemy team down here will be like, oh, look, Abathur was here, and they'll waste time hunting for you in the jungle, and you've already tunneled top lane, and now they'll have no idea you're there, and it's fun to play mind games with the enemy team like that, so yeah. Didn't really write up a plan as I went into this, so, I'm just trying to think if there's anything I missed on a basic level with Abathur. Not really anything else that you should know, I guess. I mean, he's a really unique hero. He's a lot different. You basically have global taunt, so if a single enemy hero sees you, you're gonna die. So you always want to try to play very safe. If you've seen my streams, you know I'm unique in that I play very aggressive, but I suppose I can go ahead and show off this map mechanic since it's spawning, and then I'll probably go ahead and call it a cut. And then tomorrow I will be probably starting my series on builds and going over each build each day. See if these bots even bother with me right here. Probably not.
My favor is yours.
Go get him, little locust. The little locust that Cody's gonna get him. He will hunt you down. No! But yeah, you can see now these towers are disabled. They won't fire on anything. Your minions just mob everywhere. So getting the curse is very important on this map. It's a very strong pushing tool. There's mercenaries on the map, such as the boss, big powerful golem that'll help you push really hard. There's knights. Well, they used to be called knights, now they're bruisers. In intermediate difficulty camp. I can't take these with the build that I have right now. There's also the siege. These are long range minions that throw boulders at the enemy units and towers, and they help push really hard if left uncontested. They'll pretty much end the game on their own if left uncontested eventually. And again, I can't take these with the build I have now, but I can solo these, and I can solo bruisers with Abathur, so I will show you guys how to do that in an advanced video. I'll show you guys how to solo keeps, tips and tricks for taking out the core as Abathur without your team. I'll teach you about different kinds of aggro mechanics, tricks you can do with your ults, good cloning targets, bad cloning targets, when and who to hat, when to push, when to soak, stuff like that. Also, this is Abathur's ultimate that I don't like monstrosity. This is Abathur's ultimate. He clones an allied hero. He gets 20% increased attack damage, 20% increased ability power, and 10% increased movement speed. I mean, I've cloned a healer, so probably not going to get the kill, but yeah, that's basically Abathur in a very, very quick, basic nutshell. And so I will go ahead and just let this one play itself out. But thank you guys for watching, like and subscribe. Check out my stream at twitch.tv/Abathur1613. I do absolutely crazy Abathur plays every single day, and I know you guys will learn a lot and have a good time. But yeah, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you enjoyed, and be ready for the more advanced stuff coming up in a matter of days. Like I said, I'll go over my 3 or 4 different builds that I run, and when and where and why I take them, and then after that I'll start getting into the tips and tricks stuff. So get hyped for that, and you guys have a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, everybody. Peace.